Hey guys, it's Chris here. I'm gonna continue showing you how I wrote Big Change. In the last video, we went over the instrumental part, and in this one, I'm gonna show you the vocals and just a few extra things to show you how I made the song. So, there's a lot of vocal tracks, as you can see in here. So what I kind of did when I recorded this was I sang through the song like 3 times on 3 different recordings, and then I made a comp track. Where I took the best parts of all the recordings and put them together. So I did that, but then the double part, it's actually the second best takes, and I added it to the double so you can have that. I used Melodyne as my like pitch correction and auto-tune type of feel. I didn't put too much on it because I didn't want it to sound like an electronic song. This is more of a rock song, so I didn't want too much auto-tune on it. But there was parts where it was needed, so I did put some in here. Let's kind of like solo some of the vocals, see what they sound like.
In a small town, I was ready to make a sound. This life is too short not to live it loud. This big change has got me scared.
And I like doing 6 dB of gain reduction on my leads.
I am not ready, and I am so scared, and you, yeah, you help me never give.
So that's kind of my processing. Just put compressor on there, do a little bit of EQ to put out the lows and boost the high a little bit. And then this double one, let's hear what this sounds like. I think this is pretty quieter in the mix. Yeah, that's really quiet in the mix. I didn't really want to do too much doubling on this song. It's pretty low in the mix, and there's actually a flanger on here. I put that in there to kind of make it blend in better. Let's kind of hear this. I'm going to bring this up.
I am so scared, and you, yeah, you help me never give up. I am not ready, and I am so scared, and you.
This is EQ'd a lot too. There's a heavy EQ. It's almost kind of like the radio effect when you hear Green Day songs. I just added this double in just to give it some, actually, to be honest, just to give it a little bit better pitch so they'd blend together better. You can't really hear this in the mix, but there is a falsetto part, and it's actually pretty bad. But I put it just to give the vocal more presence. It's kind of really funny. It sounds like Mickey Mouse or something. There's tons of reverb on it too. You cannot hear that really though at all if you have them mixed together. Let me undo all of these changes I made. So if I like solo these 3 together, you can't really hear the other parts. It's mainly the main part.
I am not ready, and I am so scared, and you, yeah, you.
You can really not tell much of that at all. So, but it is there to make it a little bit more tamed, pitch wise and stuff. So I did put it in there. The triple, this is kind of what I was talking about in my video about Song of the Century, of taking one of these parts up here and just shifting that right and left. I did that to give it a stereo effect. These are pretty quiet in the mix too. Let's hear if you can even hear them. Super quiet. Like, I just added it on the 3rd chorus to give it even more presence, but it's not technically needed, but I just did it to kind of feel a little bit better about myself, and it did change it slightly. So sometimes slight changes when you're doing a mix will be all the difference in making it sound right. So it made it more present in the mix so you could hear it.
I am not ready, and I am so scared.
I can actually hear on one of those mixes too. You can hear the headphones in the recording because I probably had it up pretty loud, but when it's with all the music, you can't even tell. Like, let me play.
I am not ready, and I am so scared.
You can't even really tell that it's playing like that. So if you see this stereo width thing on my mix bus, it's because when I'm mixing a song, I actually like to compare it in mono sometimes just to make sure I'm on the right track for mono devices. I didn't explain that in my other songwriting videos for the how to write the song series. because I was kind of just showing you the gist of how I mix. If I was going to spend more time on a mix like I would in a real song like this, I'd go back and forth between mono and stereo. So let's kind of hear like what this sounds like in stereo and then in mono. So here we go.
I am not ready, and I am so scared, and you help me never give up.
It's so sometimes like mixing in mono can be great because you can tell if like some EQ is not working out the best. Because on a mono device, you won't have the panning to like kind of cheat out some of the not as good mixing. So sometimes it's good to mix in mono just to test that out. That's all there really is to this song. It's a pretty simple song. I kept it kind of raw because I wanted to have a more pop punk feel. I will give you one little interesting tidbit or whatever you want to call it. The ending here with like the stuff here and stuff, I actually use that as my intro music for my some of my newer videos and for my videos on my old channel, Chris Reid Entertainment. So if you start like right around here, it's the Chris Reid Entertainment music. So. Which I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that, but that's a cool little nod. But yeah, that's pretty much the song. If you have any more questions about this song, I can clarify it in the comments, or if you need a full video, I can do that. I'd actually like if you put in the comments what type of videos you would like me to make in the future, just so I know that I'm making stuff that you're actually really interested in. I don't know if these track breakdowns are good or not, so I'd like to hear what you think in the comments, if I should keep on doing them, or if you have other ideas that you want me to try out. Yeah, if you want to do that, it'd be really appreciated. So thank you for watching again, and please subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. Thank you. Bye.